Oh, here they go. They're so good.
They smell so great.
Mac and cheese, mac and cheese, mac and cheese. Which one did you start with?
This one. Actually from Firefly Grill.
Yes.
Now let me tell you a little bit about this mac and cheese right here.
Okay.
This is made with creme fraiche, white cheddar, panko breadcrumbs, goat cheese crumbles, and last but not least, truffle oil. Okay, and this was expensive. This here was $8.70. Something about that. $8.70 for this little package.
It's really good.
This is so creamy and so truffly.
It's rich.
Creme fraiche.
It's very rich. All right, here's the big papa of the macaroni and cheese. Huge portion for $5, Sambucca. Okay, so I hear they have prosciutto in here, and they have 7 different types of cheeses.
7. That's probably the most of any of these here.
Butter,
Definitely.
cream, heavy cream, and sort of like, they said that you start with kind of the sauce with the heavy cream, and you mix it until it's kind of like an Alfredo, and then you add the noodles, and then you add the prosciutto, and season and taste, all sorts of stuff. So, should be amazing. Here we go. You should eat macaroni and cheese with a fork, not a spoon. Okay, here we go.
That prosciutto is good. It gives it a nice Italian kick. It does require more chewing. They're al dente noodles, so not overly cooked. So they're definitely not on the soggy side, more on the hard side.
Right, and it's much saltier. It kind of, with the prosciutto, it kind of creates kind of a salty kick.
Third one, here we go. J. Alexander's macaroni and cheese. The woman helping me claim this is the best macaroni and cheese she's ever had in her life. Now, what I found out about this is there's 2 kinds of cheese in it, Parmesan and Gruyere cheese.
Gruyere. You can smell that in there.
Yes.
That's what it smells like.
You can smell that. It smells very Swiss, like Swiss fondue. And last but not least, they're panko breadcrumbs. So, Firefly also uses panko breadcrumbs. Must be a common theme here.
Ooh.
You having trouble? It's unique. I feel like it has almost a Swiss cheese taste. Almost. Maybe
I think the Gruyere cheese, yeah, the Gruyere cheese is kind of tastes
funky.
Funky is a good word.
It's a little off. Like, I like it, but the noodles are those shell noodles, and it reminds me of my childhood. I don't love shell noodles from mac and cheese.
There's nothing about this macaroni and cheese that reminds me of my childhood. It's like childhood macaroni and cheese is so simple,
just the
right?
shell noodles with Velveeta, that's what it reminds me of.
I know, but this doesn't taste anything like Velveeta. It tastes like, it's like...
Forget I said that.
It's like snazzy.
I like it. I'm eating it.
Yeah,
it is very salty. It has a kick to it, but it's hard to pinpoint the taste of this unique macaroni and cheese from J. Alexander's.
I think whiny.
It is whiny. It's not whiny. It's not crying over here.
No.
But it is white wine-ish.
Here, would you like to try some so you can see here? Yum. Yum.
All right. Thank you, J. Alexander's. 3 down and 2 to go.
Okay, Capital Grille.
Capital Grill.
Okay,
one of the most fancy restaurants in Nashville.
Comes from Fresh Pasta Land. I'm not sure. He said it was fresh pasta. And
so homemade pasta. That's no wonder.
They also have truffle oil. Truffle oil in here, $80 a bottle is what he said.
Wow.
I don't know how big this bottle is, but I'm assuming that it's not very. Here we go. These are really wide, flat
noodles. They
are
wide, flat noodles, but it looks good. I'm excited. I taste the truffle oil. Tastes very similar to Firefly to me. What do you think?
Well, the consistency is a lot different because of wide, flat noodles, but it does taste like Firefly, only a little less creamy.
Less creamy for sure.
A little more dense consistency.
You have to chew more. It doesn't melt in your mouth as much.
No.
Last but not least is Bricktops.
Awesome. There's not much in there.
There is not much in there. I'm kind of disappointed. Look at that. Not much at all. This was the same price as J. Alexander's, both about $4.50 for what you get. So the 2 cheaper ones, they did give us more J. Alexander's, so thank you J. Alexander's for that. Let's go ahead and try this stuff here.
What's in it?
You know, all they told me, they said there's 4 different cheeses in it, and they said it's so good. They couldn't talk about how good it is. But all they said was 4 cheeses, so let's see.
Ooh, this is a big bite.
This is going to be like 2 bites and it's done because there's so little in here.
Tastes like chicken broth. Chicken broth and
Salt.
Some cheese.
Noodles are al dente. They're a little more on the firm side. Probably my least favorite.
We have our winners. Okay, so I'm going to start with this Firefly. It is delicious. It's probably the richest macaroni and cheese I've ever had. It's melts in your mouth, but you have to have a partner to share it with. There's no way you could eat this whole thing. You would probably
die.
Yeah, I mean,
your arteries are gonna hate you.
Right.
I will say I've gotten this before with my family, so 4 of us split it and it was enough. But it is very rich. That cream fresh makes it very heavy. But the truffle oil and the goat cheese crumbles, wow, it makes it really unique.
Really, really, really rich.
Pricey though. Keep in mind, this bad boy was over $8.
I think that our best overall is
Sambucca.
Of course.
I mean, look at the size of this. This can be a meal, maybe even 2 meals for one person.
Yeah.
You get
Plus,
your protein.
it's delicious.
It's delicious. It's not overboard. Cheesiness is perfect.
I could eat this whole plate. So good.
Yes. We're loving this, and the price, all together, Sambucca, you have a winner.
You have a winner, for sure.
Moving on to J. Alexander's. This is going to win in our uniqueness factor. It's very unique. Never tasted anything like it before. So it has kind of that Swiss fondue taste with white wine in it, maybe a little beer. But overall, it's not bad. It's just very unique.
Unique. This one wins for the comfort factor.
Those long noodles and the creaminess of it, definitely.
Very comforting.
Warm my soul.
Capital Grille, very comforting. And then we have Bricktops. You know, I don't know whether it was the portion size or the
fact that
chicken
it's very
fat.
congealed. The chicken fat.
Or something.
Bacon grease. I don't know.
But,
it's just, you know, nothing special. Penne noodles. Like, I will say, these two right here, Firefly, Sambucca, I will come back just to get your macaroni and cheese. That's for sure.
Well, I'm feeling kind of cheesy.
I'm feeling really cheesy too, figuratively and literally. Wow, I think that I need to go to bed for my body to recover from all of this cheese.
Before we close up, we want to reminisce our Meat and 3 Jamboree and have a combination bite. Dun, 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 dun.
Life is not complete without a combination bite. So
everything should be eaten in combo.
You start from that side, I'll start from this side.
Okay, I'm wondering if I'm going to get it all on my spoon here.
Oh, if not, I can share my fork with you.
Okay, here we go.
Wow, this is a lot of cheese. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, this is going to be great. Look at this right here. Go into the mouth.
Here we go.
Wait, you have a lot bigger bite. This is going to be a disaster.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Welcome. Wow. Wow. I need some water to wash that down. I will say. I will say that the Gruyere cheese and the truffle oil stood out to me in that combination bite of all fat macaroni and cheese. What do you think? What's your assessment? You're still working on it. Combination bite with macaroni and cheese, not a good idea. Meat and 3, good idea. This, not a good idea.